So for disjoint and overlapping probability, we are just looking at, do the two things overlap or not? Because when they do, and you're asked for probability of A or B, you have to remember to subtract out the overlap. Whereas if we're asked for A or B and they don't overlap, we can just add those together. When we're asked for A and B, that means A and B at the same time. That's just zero. It's impossible. They don't overlap. But A and B, if they do overlap, is what we call the intersection. So it's just that intersecting point, intersecting number. So this is from the lottery review number 7. We have athletes being surveyed about what they're doing. And so what is the probability that a randomly selected student, and all of these say randomly selected students, so they're all going to be out of 100, is a sophomore that plays soccer. So what we're doing here is the probability of selecting someone who's a sophomore and plays soccer at the same time. And so that is out of 100. We are just using that right there. So 20 out of 100, that's it. Okay. For part B, what is the probability of selecting a junior or a swimmer? And I like to write the words out. I think that's really helpful. So it could be a junior plus the probability of someone who swims, but do they overlap? So my juniors are right here and my swimmers are right here, and they do overlap. So I do need to take away the juniors intersecting with the swimmers because otherwise I'm counting them twice. So my total of juniors is 54 out of 100, and then my total swimmers is 31 out of 100, but then I need to subtract out the 15 out of 100. And so that will give me 70 out of 100 total. Because I don't want to double count this group right here, the 15 that swim and are juniors. All right. So then what is the probability of randomly selecting a student who is a swimmer or a golfer? That means that it's going to be the probability that they swim plus the probability that they golf. And then we would want to take out the overlap. So we have swim and we have golf. Those things do not overlap. So there is no overlap that I need to subtract. Whereas on this one, remember, this was the overlap that I needed to subtract out. Okay, so the probability that they swim, that is 31 out of 100. And the probability that they play golf, that is 28 out of 100. So then my probability that they either swim or play golf is 59 out